Are you struggling to find the perfect product for your business? Well, today I'm going to show you exactly how I found mine so you can do the same. Welcome back to Power with G. I'm Gretchel and I'm on a journey to build my business from the ground up. Why am I starting with product research? Well, because you need a product to start a business. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a physical product. It can be as a form of a service, or if you want to build your own brand. Today, I'm going to walk you through the exact process that I use to find product. First, we're going to talk about market trends. You need to understand what problems are in the market that have not been solved that you can solve. Then we're going to talk about competitor analysis because, of course, you have to know who your competition is and see what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, so you can make your product better. Then we're going to talk about target audience. You have to know your customer. And finally, we are going to finalize the product choice and make that decision. And then we're going to talk about what I'm going to do to take those big steps to make this a reality. Remember, I'm not an expert. I am just sharing with you my experience, my journey into starting my business. First things first, market trends. I go online and check what's in demand, what's cool, what's new. And I do this by going on TikTok, Pinterest. My go-to is Amazon. I thought about a product. I was reading the story and then I just had this idea. It was kind of like an aha moment. I went online to see if there was demand for it. What I like to keep in mind is finding a market gap, a problem that is not being solved. The problem can be packaging. The problem can be the ingredients, the quality, customer service even. Just to give you an example, let's say I want to get into the skincare industry and there is a market gap. There is a problem where there isn't products for sensitive skin. Let's just say the product, it's an anti-aging facial cleanser, but all of the ones that I'm seeing have fragrance. There is an opportunity to make a product for anti-aging that is good for people with sensitive skin. I can make the product cater to people with sensitive skin so it doesn't cause irritation. Now that is a market gap. Now, as I'm doing this research, I like to think about my values. Like, okay, does this product align with my values? Is this something that I can see myself selling? Is it something that I would enjoy? I'm also thinking about, okay, where can I possibly source this product? Are there manufacturers for this product? I am thinking about multiple things at a time. Once I did all of that research, I decided to dig a little bit deeper and I did a competitor analysis. I think is so important because you can look at what your competition is doing, right? What they're failing to do, and it will help make smarter decisions. When I'm doing a competitive analysis, I like to do what's called a SWOT analysis, which means finding the strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats. For the product that I chose, my competition was very clear. I gathered information from 3 of these competitors. I like to use my spy tool to look at how much revenue they're making, how many units they're selling every month to see what could I possibly make in revenue. I look at when they started listing their product and roughly how long it took for them to start selling their first unit. Look at the customer reviews. I like to look at how many reviews they have, what's their rating, and what are people saying about this product. And oh my gosh, you can find so much valuable information because it's feedback. In my case, the feedback was mostly about the delivery, customer service, and packaging. I know these are the 3 things that I can do better in my product. This is how I can stand out. I love using ChatGPT for this analysis because it's just so much easier. It breaks it down so much better. I like to look also at their social media to see how they're promoting their product. How is their brand on social media? I like to look at their website. Now, the next step is figuring out your target audience and the buyer persona, the age, the ethnicity, the gender, what else? I've always had trouble with this step, just finding out who the audience is because I don't know. I wish there was like a tool for it. There just has to be a more simple way to find the target audience. I think it's very important to know who you're targeting because that will help in many ways, like building the brand, choosing the colors, choosing the tone of how to say things. It'll help choose the design. Finally, I need to finalize my product choice. So once I complete all of the research, I need to weigh my options. I need to look at the pros and cons of starting this product. I like to think about how much money I need to start this business. How much time is it going to take? And how long is it going to take to start seeing money? I have to think about all of this to make my final decision. Now, that doesn't mean that I have to stick to it and start the product. There's more digging into this, but I can at least say, okay, yes, I like this product. What's next? Instead of still looking for more products. That leads me to what are my next steps? One, I have to look for suppliers. Find out how much is this product going to cost? Would I be able to make money from it? So I have to think about and look for all of that before I could even buy the product. Also, I don't want to overload myself with a lot. And I think that this product might take up a lot of my time. It could take a couple of years before I start seeing the results that I want to see. I don't know yet if I am going to launch this product. And now, after doing a little bit more research, I'm like, this is probably going to be tough. I am reconsidering it. This is an amazing time to reflect. Why am I reconsidering it? Well, one, because I don't have any experience. I don't have any experience in building a brand. I mean, the products that I've sold in the past, it's an entirely different thing. I don't have experience in the industry that I want to get into. That's one. Two is the time. It's like building this would take up so much time, and I'm thinking it's going to be like 5 to 7 years that I have to stick with it. It's an amazing long-term goal, but short term, I'm kind of looking for something like a little bit more passive. Like I'm looking to build something within a year that I can start seeing returns on. Like my goal this year is just to focus on one thing at a time. Just one thing at a time. I need to make a decision. Maybe I can take you guys into my thought process on that. Maybe I can do a vlog on my decision-making process. I should start making a decision journal because it'll help me make better decisions and reflect. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I believe in failing. I believe that in order to succeed, you need to fail multiple times. So I just need to remind myself that and not be afraid to fail. Now, that was a little snippet of my reflection and thought process. If you are in the process of product research and you are having certain struggles, challenges, let me know. Send me a DM, comment. I would love to know what your difficulties are. Or if you had challenges and you were able to overcome them, how did you do it? I would love to hear what you guys are doing. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to follow my business journey. And if you want to watch more videos, click the link right here.